Hello, and welcome to Teachers College. I'm Janice Robinson, Vice President for Diversity and Community Affairs, Associate Professor in Higher Education, and I am your TC Title IX Coordinator.
I'm Melissa Rooker. I'm Associate Vice President, Diversity, Community Affairs, and Equity, and Section 504 Compliance Officer.
Hi, I'm Juan Carlos Reyes, Director for Diversity, Community Affairs, and Equity, and Deputy Section 504 Compliance Officer.
And I'm Catherine Santan. I'm the Administrative Manager at the office.
I just want to spend a few moments describing what our office does, the Office of Diversity and Community Affairs. It was established in December of 2000, and we work with everyone in the community, and we lead the college's initiatives concerning community, diversity, civility, equity, anti-discrimination. We do a lot of work with everyone around racial justice issues. And we do this by a variety of ways, getting the community to listen, to learn. We educate and work together in positive ways. And we work with you, with your ideas to contribute to community. You will see some of our work on the TC homepage in a section called Diversity Work at TC. And there you will have at a glance, you will see a bit of the college. So you'll see the college profile, you'll see the number of different degrees, gender diversity, the domestic and international diversity in terms of our students. And there's also a section on faculty statistics as well that you will find interesting. You may also find the link to our office there as well. So how do we do this work? In so many different ways. We do it through our office and working with everyone at the college, faculty, staff, and students. And we do this through a variety of grants, programming initiatives, community engagement, and participation. And our office also has jurisdiction over harassment and discrimination prevention, as well as gender-based misconduct.
Our philosophy in terms of diversity and community affairs is that this work cannot be accomplished by one corner office. This is truly a collaboration and really needs to live within the fabric of the institution. So to encourage that sort of environment, we've set in place a number of grants that are open to the community for different purposes, so that you're the ones that are leading our work and the sort of content that we're talking about in terms of engagement, community, equity, and all those matters. The first grant I'd like to speak about is the Diversity and Community Initiatives Grant. This is a grant open to the entire community via faculty, staff, students, union employees. Anyone in the community qualifies to apply. It's a up to $1,500 to support an array of initiatives, and the kind of programs that we sponsored have been from small potlucks to major academic programming. It's really up to you, as long as you're able to build a case as to how this is building community or how this is contributing to diversity, community, equity at the college. The second grant is really for you as students to think about, is the Student Research and Diversity Grant. This is a grant where we are looking to diversify the academy and the work that's happening in the academy. So we have a grant for up to $3,000 to support diversity, social justice, equity research for students. Important to note that these grants come out in the spring and they fund academic programming the following year. So for instance, this year, we will make a call for proposals the spring of 2021. And projects will be funded for research taking place between June 2021 and May 2022. Another way in which we stay united to the community is via our committee participation. So various staff members in our office participate in different committees, including the President's Committee for Community and Diversity, which is a cross-constituent committee, the Discrimination Laws and Compliance Committee, the Barrier Removal Committee, which includes 3 subsets of disability access. It includes physical, it includes cultural, and it includes digital access. We have an international planning working group, a student affairs stakeholders group, and we're also part of the TC Cares team. You'll hear more about the TC Cares team probably in your student affairs presentations. These are just some examples of programming that our office actually leads. We have Constitution Day. We have a book talk that was led by Professor Michael Revelle, and an initiative that's sort of a standing initiative for many years, which is the Diversity in Doctoral Education Initiative, geared towards diversifying the academy, specifically in the PhD, DD area. As students, you'll have a lot of opportunities to lead program through our office. These are some examples of programs that have been led by our student organizations. Some of them are part of what we call sustainable programming, which is programming that has really became traditions at the university, regardless of the change in the student body year after year. Others are programs that students presented to us, and we sponsored via either a DCI grant or just other ways of financial or other support. In the same vein, we want to collaborate with faculty as well. It's important that we're collaborating with our faculty to make sure that, again, the academy is diverse, but also TC and the work that we're doing here. We have, Professor Yolanda Cili Ruiz, who has led the Racial Literacy Roundtable for many years now. We collaborate with her annually on programming and initiatives around diverse topics related to race and intersectionality. We've had a number of book talks with faculty members and other support. So with the Mask Lab, for example, this is through the DCI grant that I mentioned earlier, and so is the program on the far right. Sort of lastly, a big part of our work is to make sure our community is upbeat. These can be really stressful times. And this is a program that was designed exactly to do that. It's the Teachers College Community Cookoff. We are in our 12th year in this traditional form. This is literally a cook-off. Community members enter dishes into one of 3 categories. The entire community comes in. There's a taste-off, there's voting, there's judges. It's fun. It's really a way to just release end-of-year stress for the entire community. In this virtual way of living where we're at the moment, we found a really interesting way to bring this to you virtually. And we're grateful for our community members who just participated this summer, including faculty, staff, and students, who invited us into their home to learn about how cooking forms part of their cultural, family, and community traditions. I really encourage you to go into the Teachers College Coming Together site and view it in the archives.
We provide a variety of community resources to everyone, including legal resources for international and undocumented students. You'll find that on our office's website. Psychological resources for individuals with immigration and deportation concerns. On campus, we have 2 lactation rooms. We have a meditation room as well. And there's a college ombuds person, and that is the person to whom you may go to seek guidance if you've got a problem, whether it's academic or personal, and they are confidential by law, which means that you may go to them, share your concerns and problem, seek certain advice, and they cannot tell us at the college that you went. So you're able to get a sense of how to handle a particular problem that you might have. We've had all gender restrooms for years and years and years, and they are located on a variety of different floors within the college, because we're looking forward to getting back onto campus, and you'll see them when you get there. We also have a college-wide LGBTQ website that provides information about things that are happening at the college, also at CU, and also around New York City as well.
Our office manages the college's discrimination, harassment, and gender-based misconduct policies. We also maintain a website dedicated to Title IX compliance, where you can find any information you want to find about Title IX, including the contact information for the Title IX coordinator, Janice Robinson. We respond to forms of gender-based misconduct, which may include sexual harassment, gender-based harassment, dating violence, domestic violence, stalking, sexual exploitation, and sexual assault. If you have experienced any of these behaviors and reported to the college and or to the Title IX coordinator, we will respond and provide you with support, which can include academic and housing accommodations or access to law enforcement or medical services. We also respond to reports of discrimination and harassment where concerns are based on an individual's membership in a protected class. Finally, because disability is a protected class that is covered under discrimination and harassment, there's some information about access and accommodations. Any qualified person with a disability is afforded a reasonable accommodation, whether that's a student, staff, faculty, visitor to college. We also make sure that we maintain equal access to the college. As Juan Carlos mentioned, that we have a physical access group who's dedicated to doing that. You may also file a grievance with the college if you believe that you have not received appropriate access and accommodations for your disability. And in order to seek access and accommodations for a disability, we have an Office of Access and Services for Individuals with Disabilities, acronym OASID, that you may contact at the information on the screen to start that process.
Below is our contact information. At the moment, we are all working remotely, but if you need to contact us, please feel free to email us. We look forward to continuing to support and work with you guys. We also want to mention a couple of our upcoming programming. We're excited to invite you to our upcoming Constitution Day, where we will be honoring Congressman John Lewis on Friday, September 17th. During this event, we're going to have a couple of panelists who are experts in the voting rights field, and we will have an honest discussion about how certain communities have gained the right to vote and different actions past and present to suppress the right to vote. After Constitution Day, we have our open house that's coming up on September 24th. And this will just be an informal opportunity for us to get to know each other and for you guys to learn about our work. And we would like to close with a quote from John Lewis. Ordinary people with extraordinary vision can redeem the soul of America by getting in what I call good trouble, necessary trouble. Thank you all for watching this presentation, and we look forward to meeting you guys virtually.